you're gonna get exactly what you put in every time, no more, no less. So it's gonna take staying up late nights. It's gonna take getting up right now. I'm up at 5 in the morning every morning. It's going to take you doing what you don't want to do exactly at the moment where you'd rather be doing something else. But it's just like being consistent every single day. And the results just like they follow.
I'm tired all the time, bro. I work 7 days a week, man. It's crazy. Being an entrepreneur, there's really no days off, right? Because when you work, you go to work, you have a job, you work 9 to 5, whatever your shift is, guaranteed your check every week. Entrepreneurs, it's not so much guaranteed. So you gotta kind of bust your butt every day to try to make sure you can survive.
The soul speaks more to just like the flavor that's gonna be packed in every single bite that you have. And then the F in soulfully is capital to further prove the point that we're fully vegan. Depending on where you're from, some people see soul, some people see vegan. So we kind of get everybody in here depending on what you saw. Most of our customers are not even vegan at all. Probably over 80% of our customers are not vegan. So it's not just the vegan community at large. We really get everything in here. I was first pescatarian, which means fish only. I stopped red meat, chicken, turkey, just because I wanted to be a little bit healthier in my eating habits. And then my husband, Calvin, he went to the doctor for like, I don't know, it was like 36 or 37-year wellness check. And he thought shit was sweet. It wasn't. His cholesterol was through the roof and he had to start on a medication like the next day. He was mortified.
Put me on statin drugs. And anybody that knows the statin drugs, they're not really good for you, but they'll keep you alive. So you can eat what you want to eat, I guess, or keep your cholesterol down.
Told him it was probably his diet. So we went vegan, cold turkey. I went with him. Again, I was pescatarian at the time. I went with him so he wouldn't be alone. Stopped taking the medication cold turkey, went back to the doctor 2 months later, got his cholesterol levels checked again, and they were completely back to normal. He didn't have to take the pill anymore.
I'll tell you what, I used to look older when I used to eat meat. My skin wasn't as pure. I was bloated, I had a big chin. Cheeks was big. Obviously, I was a lot bigger in weight.
So at that point, he was like, I guess I'm vegan because I don't want to take the pill. So we've been vegan ever since. You know, fell into it, really. Literally, as we were all just coming out of COVID, is when we opened our first food truck.
This is the baby. This is my baby. You know, I bought this. I actually bought this back in 2016, and there was nothing in here. It was just table. It was this same table, but it was wrapped all the way around. And I put these walls up in that window. Before it was just some doors on both sides. Just kind of open to the open.
Day one, we opened on a Tuesday too. We had like over 200 people show up to our grand opening. It was insane. And we just had like such a busy season, such a busy year. And by the following year, June of 22, we were already opening up our second truck because the demand was there. We were getting like all these emails, requests that we couldn't fulfill. So we got the second food truck. And we quickly became a destination spot for like all the biggest content creators in Connecticut. I mean, I put in the work, so it shouldn't be shocking, but even still, like when you see it all come to fruition, it still is just shocking.
Good morning, sunshine. Happy Foodie Friday. We are joining you from Soufully Vegan, now in Berlin. Now, they used to have a food truck. We first met them at the Big E when they were operating out of the food truck, and their food is in high demand. They are now set up here in Berlin. Good morning. We have Allison Vaughn, one of the co-owners.
Good morning. How are you? The issue that comes every season, we are in New England, is winter. Our food trucks are weather-based, so there is a hard stop in the season. So we'd have like diehard customers who needed something quick and had zero access to it because there's really no other vegan options in this area. So that contributed to why we opened this. The most challenging thing for me is just balancing it all. We opened when we just kind of hit the ground running. I remember specifically, so my son plays ball. The first year, I think I missed every single one of his games. Maybe I went to one. So there was like, I had the most extreme parent guilt you could ever even imagine. Like all of this, and like I missed the whole year of being there with my kids. So yeah, you gotta like be okay with knowing that they understand what I'm doing, but it still hurts like hell. Calvin and I are a pretty good team, and we have quite the village too. So there is a lot of love to go around. My parents fill in all the time. So I think they understand what's going on. They do.
You don't get to spend as much time as you would like. You may have to miss a basketball game or two. It also shows my kids, you know, what hard work can do. You gotta keep working. When you create something, you gotta put the dedication, the time in, and then watch your baby flourish.
I feel like my children especially look up to me, and if I can kind of prove by my work that, listen, if you do these things, it works for you, it gives me that motivation to continue to do it. So there's no dollar amount that I want to make, but like I want to be able to just be free in my days.
It's nothing about money at all. I mean, obviously we all want money, but I think my success is just being able to watch my kids grow, being healthy, man, just living.
Creating my own schedule and being completely free. That has probably been the most rewarding and will always be. Like I already feel successful in that way.
Again, kids healthy, wife healthy, I'm healthy. I can't ask for no more than that.